I tried making money on Rumble. In case you didn't know, Rumble is almost like a competitor with YouTube where you can post videos and make money when posting videos. Very similar to YouTube. How well did it go though? Let's look into it. So first off, here's how Rumble looks. Kind of similar to YouTube, kind of different, right? We have different live categories. Continue watching. We'll talk about this in a second, actually. Recommended creators. We have gaming stuff, crypto, and a lot more. Now, the first time I posted a video was how would you describe 6th Street in Austin? And this video was one of my old videos. What I decided to do is take all my old videos on YouTube and upload them in chronological order. And this video was uploaded on Rumble roughly in about February. That was, as you can see, about 9 months ago as I'm filming this video. So I've been uploading on Rumble, I'd say about 6-ish months. And I'll explain why in a second. I'm talking about 6 months specifically. But just gotta give you that heads up. You can see I was uploading on different channels. In case you didn't know, I have 5 different YouTube channels. So I do one from my vlog channel, one from my Uber and Lyft channel, my music, then one from my music production channel. And I kept going and going and going. And here's how much money I made. I think that's the biggest thing most people want to know. Let's go to, where is it? Where is it? Oh, let's go here. Account overview. Oh no. There we go. Sorry. Meant to click this one. So far I've made $8.09 since I started uploading in February, 9 months later. That's less than $1 a month. And in order to cash out, if I go to cash out, you'll see you need to make at least $50. That's pretty good. That's better than YouTube AdSense or Google AdSense, which is $100 you have to cross over and then they pay you. So at least Rumble's less than that. That's definitely a huge perk. But for me, I'm going to say, depending on the type of content you make, which we will talk about in this video, I personally did not find Rumble worth it. Because if I go to my analytics, here's the biggest thing for me. I was uploading, and then what I decided to do is in September, I decided to stop uploading. What I love about YouTube is the passive income. I love a lot of things about YouTube. I love making videos. I like being able to, like, say, go to an event, and I'm like, wow, me filming this event for my vlog channel is my job, which is crazy to say. But also, a big thing I love about YouTube that I can't deny is the passive income. I have videos that I uploaded 12 years ago that are still making me money now as I'm filming this video, right? And if I go here, let's do this, and then let's go to, wow, so I'm not gonna lie, the GUI sometimes is not the easiest to use. It's getting better, I guess. But okay, if I do that, right, let's do apply. I don't know why it's not going now. So you can see some of this is kind of getting annoying. So I was uploading until about August. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm not going to upload anymore. And in the passive income I made was 3 cents. What's interesting about Rumble is even if you're getting views, some of them are considered ad eligible. Some of them are not, right? Because if I go to, like, say, let's do, I don't know, August, right? Oh, no. Let's do this, I guess. Okay, there we go. I made $1 uploading videos manually, right? Where I uploaded videos, and this was, I might even call it non-passive income. And if I go to, let's see, views, I don't know, I'm gonna go by video. Let me see. The way the analytics work on Rumble, I'm not gonna lie, are not the best, but you can see right here. So if I uploaded a video, it almost seems like when it comes to Rumble, you make money right away, but then almost nothing after that. So it's very non-passive. In terms of, I uploaded this video, I made 14 cents. Cool. I'm living in Vegas for an entire month, made 12 cents. You can see all these different videos I uploaded, and of course, me making money from them. But after this initial post, I pretty much almost got nothing. Like, very, very little, right? If I go back to, let's say, here, let's do this one to here, right? I made 3 cents from my, it's kind of funny. It was my remix of the Dusty Bits, it was my remix of the Dusty Bits remix, of the Quicks remix, of the Skrillex and Nor remix, of Promises by Nero. It's kind of like a joke track I made. I mean, it's still like a remix, but anyway. So it'd be 2 cents, and that was in passive income, although I'm probably never going to get it because I'm probably not going to cross over that $50 threshold. And then Encore Beach Club, a video I made, right? So this was kind of the weird thing that if I go to views, right, you can see that I was getting views. I was getting views on this remix that I did, this Vegas nightclub video that I did, another one of my songs, another vlog. I was getting views, but only 3 of those views are the ones that actually made me money from all of these. On YouTube, I make money pretty much from every view on my video, every view. Not the case here. So you can see that even though, like, say, on some days I would get, 23 raw views, I made nothing from that. And that's what's kind of interesting and kind of annoying about Rumble is most views seem to almost not count in terms of the passive nature of them that brings you money. It's only when you initially upload the video. So now, let's say if I go to, let's say October. Sorry, let me have a little sip of water. My throat's a bit scratchy today. Not sure why, but if I do this, you can see I made. Wait, why is it not? Oh, okay, here we go. You can see I made again 3 cents, right? And I got a bunch of views here. All these views, none of them mattered. So if I go to video, this so I can actually see, oh yeah, I made actually nothing. Nothing. I don't know why for some reason it just showed 3 cents. Maybe that was like a lag in the analytics. Even though I got a bunch of views, for some reason, none of those were ad eligible, and I made literally $0. Like, nothing, right? You can see nothing. I don't know why it showed 3 cents before, like I said. Maybe it just took a second for it to catch up. Nothing. And I think that's, for me, a big reason why, personally, I don't think I'm ever going to post on Rumble again. Just because, like, okay, I upload all these videos. And when I initially upload them, yes, I can make some money. And then it's like, if I'm not making any passive income at all from them, even though I'm getting views, I'm still getting views. Is it really worth the hassle? Even though I'm literally re-downloading the videos from my channels and re-uploading them. So it's not like I'm filming extra videos, but even still, even that extra, all those extra steps and everything seems to be the ROI's just not there. Now, granted, maybe that's for me though, because I'm gonna go to my channels and show you, because this is important now. I have 4 channels on here, right? I have 5 different YouTube channels, but I realized, you know what? I'm just gonna do 4 for now. And I realized for educational videos that are technical ones, not really a good ROI, because when I did video about AI Music or John Summit or free VST plugin reviews, these were getting very little views. These weren't really doing well. And I realized I think like music production tutorials isn't the kind of content that does well on Rumble. Same thing with Uber and Lyft. You can see 3 views, 8 views, 1 view. I realized, okay, not the kind of content for Rumble. However, let me X this out. If I go to these ones now, I notice my music seemed to get a little better views, right? I noticed that music was a little better than the other type of educational content. So I was like, okay, I'll do music as well. And then, sorry, give me 1 second, man. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. I had a bunch of coffee, so maybe like some of the coffee grounds got caught. But then I noticed my vlogs seem to do the best, right? These kind of videos seem to do the best, even though still not that much. 52 views. Still not, that high when you think about it, but you can see how many views these are getting. So I realized, you know what? I'll just do my music and my vlogs. That is mainly what I focused on. Because when it comes to Rumble, I'd say the big thing about Rumble is it's very right-leaning in terms of the type of content that's on Rumble. And if you do, like, say, make right-leaning content, maybe Rumble actually might be a good fit for you, right? In addition, I've noticed videos that are very, like, news-focused and very, like, trendy also tend to do very well on Rumble. So this is one person, Misha Petrov. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She was someone I was just kind of, like, looking at. If I go to videos, you could see a lot of these are, like, liberal meltdown, right? About 4,000 views. And then if I scroll through, stuff about politics, you can see here, this one got over 100,000 views and a lot more, where you could see that for a lot of these kind of like trendy, newsy, politics, even sometimes videos seem to do pretty well. If I even go to, like, say, I know Trump has a Rumble, like he's getting, a lot of views for each one of his videos. So Rumble is a very right-leaning style content type platform. For me, I don't really make left or right. I just kind of make videos about whatever. I don't really do politics. I don't really do news stuff or trendy stuff, right? So I feel like maybe because the videos I was uploading, they just didn't do well because they weren't as trendy or news related. And I have seen that for a lot of these, you could see that like Barstool Sports, obviously some gaming and crypto stuff. So very news, trendy type videos. So I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Rumble, some pros, but at least for me, a lot of cons. And I want to stress, I have no affiliation with Rumble or YouTube or whatever, but I'm gonna talk about both sides, and it's always important to look at both sides. One, as a positive, it's not like if you do a ton more extra work. It's very similar to now, if let's say you make a short or a vertical video, you upload it on TikTok, Instagram Shorts, and YouTube Shorts, right? You can post that same video in 3 different spots. And that's a great way to, increase your following, your traffic, your revenue on multiple different platforms without really doing too much extra work. And if you think about it, there isn't really, I'd say, a true competitor to YouTube. And Rumble seems like to be a viable one. That it might be, in my opinion, the first real competitor, because I know like Daily Motion was one. Vimeo is not really, I'd say, a competitor in the sense of monetizing horizontal video. Rumble seems to be the first one that at least has some benefits and some comparableness to YouTube, right? So if you think about it, if you're going to be uploading a video onto YouTube, it isn't that much extra work to then take that same video and upload it to Rumble, right? As I showed you, like that's literally all I was doing is in reverse chronological order from the first videos I upload on YouTube to then now I was uploading basically once a day. And like I said, I just showed you, I realized that, of course, certain types of content do better on Rumble than others. Because when it comes to YouTube, YouTube is so big. YouTube is also, in case you didn't know, the second biggest search engine on the entire internet. Second just to Google. And it's also the #1 entertainment search engine. So if let's say you want to fix your sink, or let's say you want to figure out how to do something, let's say you want to watch a tutorial, a lot of people just go straight to YouTube. In addition, this Google YouTube integration, where if I go on Google, and I search how to do this in iMovie. Like say I want to watch an iMovie tutorial. I do some iMovie tutorials on this channel. A lot of times now, Google will recommend a video on YouTube rather than a blog or website because they're like, hey, for this search query, a video probably solves your need better. So on YouTube, you can pretty much upload anything you want. When it comes to Rumble, it does seem, like I said, news and trendy and politics more focused, especially more right-leaning, as you could see from the homepage, talking about things like Trump and conservative type news, conservative type politics, that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, when it comes to my content, the only ones that at least got some views were my music and my vlogs. That was it, right? So I think if you, let's say, do make conservative type content, Rumble might be a good fit. If you make things about politics or news or trendy type stuff, take like Phil DeFranco, might not be a bad idea as well. But when I look at all of that, right, even though, yes, maybe there's a very specific niche I've seen on Rumble that really, like, if you want to be successful on Rumble, you want to go down this path, the big thing for me is the revenue. That, to me, is the biggest thing, because I'm not going to lie. For me, when going onto Rumble, I wasn't uploading on Rumble I wasn't doing it for fun. I wasn't doing it to promote myself, per se. I was doing it to make more money. I was like, hey, if I can make more money from Rumble with the videos I already have on YouTube, why not, right? It's a win-win. But as I showed you, one, you don't really get paid that much. You need to hit that minimum $50 threshold. So far, I've made, $8.09 it was. Not really worth it. The second thing, though, and I did look into this, and I didn't really see any rhyme or reason, is it does seem like the way you make money from the videos is when you initially upload them, it gets a bunch of views almost within the first day or two, and then almost nothing after that. It seems like a very one-time thing where when you upload the video, that's when you get the money, and then you stop. And this way, I have seen a lot of creators on Rumble, when kind of doing some digging, kind of stop uploading on it because they're like, okay, I get a bunch of money, or really not that much. I get some money, let me say it like that, and I get some views right away, but then nothing after that. With YouTube, I love the passive nature of YouTube, like I said. So the first thing is the way that revenue works, kind of frustrating. And then the second thing is the ad eligible views. Again, I did do some research about this, and I didn't really see anything conclusive about, like, okay, how come if I get 100 views on a video some of them are ad eligible, some of them are not. And like I showed you, for example, in last month, in the month of October of 2024, I don't know what it was total, but I got like, I don't know, maybe like a few hundred views, 300 or 400 views. I made nothing off that because none of them were considered ad eligible. And it's weird because if, let's say, I uploaded a bunch of videos now or did new videos, they would be. So it almost seems like the ad eligible views, I don't know if I put that in quotation marks, but you get what I'm saying. It almost seems like the ad eligible views are the ones that are the initial views from viewers when you upload a video at first. That's what at least it seems like, because every single time I have uploaded a video, I will always make money on it. So I will say that when it comes to Rumble, every single time I upload a new video, I make money from it. So maybe Rumble says like, hey, we only have a limited amount of advertisers who are spending money to put the ads on the videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that ad revenue that we just got from all these advertisers and mainly put them and pay out creators who just uploaded a video. That's what it seems like to me. As someone who's been a YouTuber and done internet marketing for a while, I think Rumble's strategy is to say, okay, if you upload a video and it's new, we're going to pay you for it for the ad revenue. But after that, it's going to be very rare, very, very difficult for you to make any big money past that because Rumble is, of course, nowhere close to as big as YouTube. YouTube could pay every creator once they're in the YouTube Partner Program for the views on their videos. When it comes to Rumble, it seemed like they're like, shoot, we have a limited amount of revenue. We can't just pay everybody for every view. So the ad eligible views, at least to me, seems to be the views that new videos initially get. And then after that, even if, like, say, one of my videos, like, say, got 100,000 views, like, say, it randomly popped off for a random reason on Rumble, I bet I probably would not see that much money at all. Maybe some, but to be honest, probably not. Because like I showed you, I literally made $0 in October, even though I got a few hundred views. I didn't count up exactly how many, but I got an okay amount of views. Not an insane amount, but I got an okay amount of views. I made nothing from that. And that's kind of the tricky thing about Rumble. However, at the end of the day, this is the way I look at it. One, like I said a couple times already, if you do make conservative content, right-leaning content and everything, if you do make news videos, politics-type videos, trendy videos like I showed you with Misha Petrov, where she was doing videos about like stuff that was happening on TikTok and whatnot, I can see those videos doing better on Rumble compared to other types of content. If, like, say you have content that's like gardening content, how to do this, I feel like those don't do as well on Rumble. So got to be honest, I think the type of content you make can be a big make or break if, let's say, Rumble is viable or not. And then two, and this definitely depends upon the person, some creators may say, hey, you know what? It takes me 2 seconds. I mean, being honest, to upload on Rumble for one of my old YouTube videos, for me to, like, say, download it and then upload it on Rumble, probably takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So some creators may argue, like, hey, it takes me 10 minutes a day. If I'm sitting and watching Netflix, why not do it? It doesn't hurt, right? It's free to sign up and use Rumble. It doesn't cost money. So it's not like you're wasting any money or any finances. You're more wasting that time, and I might even say the emotional effort of remembering every day, oh, I have to upload a new video, and that's what I did. And it just got to the point where I was like, you know what? Yeah, it might take me 10-ish minutes, and at this point, it's just not worth it, to be honest. So that's, for me personally, why I don't use Rumble anymore. But again, for some creators, I can see a lot of creators saying, hey, you know what? If I already have that video done and it's edited, and I'm going to upload on YouTube, why not also pull up Rumble and upload it as well?